You an interview with Senator Joe Manchin as the campaign winds down.
The day started wet, it's ending up windy. I'll let you know what to expect next in my forecast coming up.
News 9 is everywhere. This is News 9, live at 5.
Decision 2018 coverage now. Election day is here. Voters have been heading to the polls all day in one of the most watched midterm elections of all time. Thank you for joining us. I'm Kate Davison.
And I'm Rich Pierce. Our team of reporters spread all across the Ohio Valley to bring you the very latest. First, we go to News 9's Jamie Baker, who's keeping an eye on things in Ohio County, including the race for state senate.
Rich, Kate, there are plenty of interesting races on this Ohio County ballot, but as you just mentioned, that one for the West Virginia State Senate is the one being most talked about between Ryan Fearns and William Ehlenfeld. Now, Fearns was elected to the seat back in 2014, but Ehlenfeld is hoping to dethrone him from that one. These two have participated in a few debates throughout the month of October, the biggest subjects being the opioid crisis and also teachers and their pay. Elsewhere on the ballot is the two spots in the House of Delegates in District 3. The two people in those spots right now, Erica Storch and Sean Fluharty, are up for re-election. They're going up against Republican Dalton Haas and Democrat Ben Schneider. Now, also on the ballot is a spot in the Ohio County Commission. Current President Orphy Klemfa is up against Attorney Don Nickerson. Now, finally, we also have a big levy on this ballot. That is that public safety building levy. It's a 15-year, $22 million levy that will not only build a whole new public safety building, but also include repairs to 5 of the city's 7 fire stations. Now, that one is a big one and does need a 60% approval rating to pass all the way through. Now, it's about 5 o'clock right now. Polls are still open here until 7:30, and we will be live here throughout the night, bringing you up to date on all the elections and statuses of everything going on. Live in Wheeling, I'm Jamie Baker, News 9, live at 5.
Jamie, thank you. Now let's head to News 9's Brittany Grego. She's in Belmont County, where folks are watching a few things, including a big-time levy for St. Clairsville schools. Brittany.
What's the word on Canada?
Good evening, Rich. Several key races that we are following closely tonight here in Belmont County. The first is for County Commissioner, of course. We have incumbent and Democratic candidate Mark Thomas, who is facing the Republican candidate Jerry Eschman. Now, Thomas says that he wants to focus on infrastructure upgrades and also furthering economic development here in the area, while Eschman says he wants to focus on fixing the roads and also the budget. Next up, generating a lot of controversy here in St. Clairsville, the St. Clairsville schools levies. Now, the first levy would go towards over $80 million in campus improvements to the schools, while the second levy would be to build a natatorium. Now, the pool levy is contingent on the school levy passing, but of course, it is up to all of the voters to decide. There has been a lot of support on this and a lot of opposition as well. And I've also been told just in the last few hours that the opposition has been threatening some members of the Build St. C committee. Of course, it's up to the voters to decide, and we will see what happens here tonight in Belmont County. But of course, we will be live all throughout the evening, bringing you updates here on air and online at WTOV9.com. But for now, we are live in St. Clairsville. Brittany Grego, News 9 live at 5.
Brittany, thank you. In Jefferson County, a commission seat is up for grabs and a longtime auditor hangs it up. David Singer is live now with more.
Good evening, everyone. I'm following races in Jefferson County. 2 candidate races, 2 levy races on the ballot tonight. First up, we have the auditor race. Incumbent Democrat Thomas Graham facing a challenge from independent candidate Martin Sahovich. Then we also have the new attention, new focus on the auditor race. This was apolitical as of a week ago. Mailer sent out on Friday, Saturday. E.J. Kahn, the Republican candidate, facing Scott Renforth, the Democrat. Then 2 levies. We have a levy in the Edison School District, Edison Local. This is a renewal. That's no new taxes. It's expected to net $1.2 million over the next 5 years. And this levy in Short Creek, the Short Creek Fire District. It's a $4 million ask of residents who live in this fire district in both Jefferson and Harrison counties. It would provide 24/7 coverage in that fire district. That's what we'll be following tonight in Jefferson County. For now, reporting live in Steubenville, David Singer, News 9 live at 5.
David, thank you. Let's go live now to News 9's Alex Taylor. She's in Brooke County this evening. Alex.
Rich, I'm just outside the Brooke County Courthouse where I'll be all night, keeping an eye on two very important races to bring you live updates on Facebook, Twitter, and of course right here on air, as well as our website, WTOV9.com. The first race we're watching out for tonight is the Brooke County Commissioner's race between Democratic candidate A.J. Thomas and Republican candidate Don Perkins, both of whom have never run for office before. The next race we're watching out for tonight is the West Virginia House of Delegates District 2. This race is between Independent Trevor Barnhart, Republican Rebecca Yulee, and Democratic incumbent Philip DeCirio. This race will have two winners tonight, and as I said, I'll be here all evening to keep you updated on the latest numbers. And of course, like I said, Facebook, Twitter, and our website, WTOV9.com. Reporting live in Brooke County, Alex Taylor, News 9.
Alex, thank you. News 9's Juliana Ferfari standing by now in Hancock County. Juliana.
Yes, Rich, I'm here at Hancock County Courthouse covering the race for Hancock County Commissioner, West Virginia House of Delegates District 1, and the Hancock County School Levy. Voting started this morning at 6:30 a.m. and it will continue this evening till 7:30. What does this mean? It means that if you live here in Hancock County, there is still time for you to come out and vote. Everyone here will be busy tabulating your results, and we'll be here bringing you the latest. For now, reporting live in Hancock County, I'm Juliana Ferfari, News 9 Live at 5.
Juliana, thank you. Now let's go to Anthony Kahn. He's live in Marshall County. Anthony.
Kate, thank you very much. Yes, we're following several races tonight for voters in Marshall County. One of them being the race for West Virginia State Senate District 2 between Denny Longwell and incumbent Charles Clemens. Also, the race for West Virginia House of Delegates District 4 between Charlie Reynolds, Lisa Zukoff, and incumbent Joe Canistero. Two of them will win the votes tonight. Lastly, the big race here in Marshall County, the county commissioner's race between Mike Farrow and incumbent Bob Miller. The polls close here at 7:30. Still plenty of time to come out and cast your vote. We'll have the results for you tonight at 10 and 11 here on News 9. For live in Marshall County, Anthony Kahn, News 9 Live at 5.
Anthony, thank you. You saw right there, we do have reporters stationed all throughout the Ohio Valley this evening with Brittany, Jamie, Anthony, Alex. Kristen Toole will be joining us later as well, Juliana and David out there. And of course, stay with News 9 for complete coverage. Our team bringing you the very latest. Follow them on Twitter. You can find their Twitter accounts. Just search for their names on Twitter. Our News 9 Twitter feed will also be tweeting all of the race results this evening. You can also find races on WTOV9.com and scrolling at the bottom of your screen. Again, 10 o'clock on Fox 9, 11 o'clock on WTOV9, and be sure to stick with us on social media for the latest up-to-date race information.
Coming up on News 9 Live at 5, we'll hear from